which is kind of weird because I'm normally not just doing just talking videos, but I saw a comment and I cannot for the life of me think of who it was. Give me 1 second, let me find the comment. My phone was dying, so we had to plug it up. Oh, dang, that charged fast. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let me find the comment really quick so I can shout you out because this was a brilliant idea. And I definitely wanted to do it. So let's see. Give me 1 second. You guys' literal. Your comments are like the sweetest. I love it so much. Okay. Somebody said, where in the world is the comment? Okay. Haley K said, that she loved me basically, and well, I love you too. But she said that she would love to hear more about my MBA and educational journey, and she's also getting her MBA, and she only got 3 classes left. And she always likes hearing about what other people's postgraduate plans are. Okay. After I filmed the intro, I realized I should make this a mukbang. So I heated this up. This is like penne pasta with like red sauce and mozzarella, and I put some cheese on top of it. Okay. I want to talk about this because I find this very intriguing. I just didn't know if anybody else would find it interesting, so I wasn't gonna film it, but let's take a bite first. That's really good. Okay. So, where do I want to start? I guess we'll go all the way to undergrad. Well, let's start even before that. I went to private schools all the way up until college. So I wouldn't say I was sheltered, because I mean Catholic schools, like, we did not have people that did crazy shit too, but I would say that I was a little more sheltered than like a public school kid. And so in high school, like, we did what most high schoolers do. Partied, hung out. I wasn't that much of a party kid. But I hope that wasn't too loud. But I didn't, spend a whole lot of time at home, especially like the older I got. When I graduated from high school, I went to the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. The abbreviation being UNCC. That was kind of where I wanted to go, and I just thought it's far enough away from home that I can do what I want, but not so far that like my parents can't come see me for stuff. And also didn't want to go out of state. I also have family that lives like 30 minutes away from that campus, maybe. So I was like, whatever, it's not a big deal. My freshman year, I made some friends. I kind of did my thing. I wasn't too crazy. sophomore year, second semester. I never started my junior year. And my parents pulled me. I was on academic probation. Well, I was supposed to be, but I got pulled from there before it actually started. When I got pulled, I went back to living with my parents, and I went to UNCG. I was a commuter for, I don't even think it was a full year. I think it was maybe a semester. And I got a job and all kinds of stuff. I was behind because I had failed some classes. Well, I didn't fail them. I just didn't get the credits to pass to like move on in the course. And this is really good, sorry. And so I went and did 18 credit hours a semester so I could graduate on time. And I did. I pulled that shit out. I graduated in May of 2020, which is when I should have graduated. I'm actually really proud of that. I worked my ass off. I didn't take breaks when I graduated from my undergrad. Of course, COVID was in full swing, so I didn't get to walk or do any of that. Which is fine, I cared nothing about it anyways. I also I went to school 18 credit hours. I had an internship that was a full 40 hours, and I worked the weekends at Chick-fil-A. And sometimes the nights. I was a lunatic, but I was trying to get my life back on track. Because I had completely screwed up that I was afraid that my resume would be so poor that I would need it to bump me back. It didn't really matter in the end, spoiler alert, but I thought it would. It didn't. So, when I graduated, I was like, I already had, I had just gotten, like right after I graduated, I had literally I graduated in May, I got my job in August, and I'm still working that now. So I was like, I'm not gonna do master's program, I don't care. I also met with a mentor of mine, and I said, I got my, let me back up. I got my undergrad is a BS in supply chain management. So I basically, at the time, supply chain was not relevant when I started my degree. Supply chain was a complete joke at the time. Nobody cared. Nobody really was hiring for it. It wasn't recognized. It was just kind of melded into other positions. You didn't have a supply chain industry. That's one of the great things that happened to me from COVID. Now, if you say supply chain management, everybody's like, oh my god, yeah, when COVID and toilet paper. That's literally the response I get every single time. So, I got my job. I worked for a semester before I was like, I want to get my master's. My mom has her master's. And it's always kind of been something I've wanted to do, you know? I never thought I would do it. But it was always like a goal of mine. And honestly, when I was acting up in Charlotte, I was like, there's no way this is going to happen for me now. I've destroyed my GPA. I graduated with honors. So, anything is possible. Don't ever give up on yourself. Seriously. Keep working hard. Keep your head down and keep grinding, and you will get there. If you care enough, you will do it. I promise. I had like no social life. when I'm 50, you know, like absolutely not. I don't want to work for this company. Like, I don't know. And it is a good company that we got good benefits, good pay. Like, I'm not miserable. I do enjoy the company. It's the same company that I interned for. So I've been in this industry for a good bit now, like almost 5 years, which is crazy. So I asked my mentor in 2020, I'm thinking about getting my master's. Will it help me in this field? And he said, no, you won't get more money for it. You probably won't get promotions because of it. Like, it's not going to do you anything. So I was like, screw it, I'm not going to do it. And then I thought about it one day and I was like, this is something I've wanted to do like my entire life. I've always wanted to be a business major. And I know some people are like, really? Yes. I have always wanted to do something in business. That it's been my passion for my whole life. I want to be a CEO or a CFO or a COO, chief operations, but I want to do something, and I want to do it really, really well, and that's my passion, pretty much. I wanted to be in business. And I thought to myself, do I really want to do this? And my answer was, yeah, I really do. And so I remember saying, why would I let the potential of not getting more money stop me from doing something that I'm passionate about? And I didn't. I kept going. And here I am. I think I've got 4 classes left. Maybe 3, somewhere like that. I've got 2 semesters. I've got summer session and fall, and I graduate in December. And I'll have my MBA in supply chain management. And when I say that out loud, and I think about where I was when I graduated from high school and the struggle, I am so damn proud of myself. And I get the question, like, okay, what are you gonna do with your degree? And to be honest, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna use my degree to like push me to a different company, or if I'm gonna use my degree to push me to a different position, or what the fuck. Shut up. For some reason, that's like the longest vehicle in the history of the world. I don't know what I want to do with it. I had a really rough semester this semester. It's been really bad. I've missed a quiz. I've struggled to get by. And to be honest, I've got to take a final Saturday, basically. And this Saturday, I don't know when I'm going to upload this. So I got to take an exam on the 29th of April. And that's the last thing I have to do for this semester. And I'm shitting bricks. Because I think I might have a C in the class right now, and I just need a C to get by. That's all I need. And that's all I want. I don't care. I had all A's and B's this semester, like the whole time, but I don't care. I'll take a C. I don't care. I just want to pass. This semester has kicked my ass, truly. And I also just want to say, and I mean this like as no shade to anybody, if you do something for personal gain and you have no plan of using it, don't let that deter you from doing it. And I mean that. I've had a lot of people ask me, like, what do I plan on doing once I graduate? Like, decisions because of it, obviously, yeah, 100%, but if it never benefits me, not a dime, that's okay. That's alright. It was something that I personally wanted to do, and I did it, and I will have that bragging right for myself forever. No one can ever take the degree away from you, so this has definitely been the hardest semester thus far, and it has definitely been one of those semesters where I'm like, oh my god, is it ever gonna end? But it's coming to a close, which is just as scary, to be honest. And I'm just hoping that I can pass. But I've taken quite a few courses already. I started in spring of 2021. And I have a friend that I've made along the way who's pretty great. She's pretty fantastic. I'm sure she'll never see this, but I look up to her a lot because she's so organized and put together. And like, I would say I'm somewhat put together. Like I make time in my schedule to do things that I want to do, like this. I filmed 3 videos this afternoon. And my animals and stuff like that, but my relationships and stuff. But overall, I feel like I could be better with like my management, my organization and stuff. But I had a lot of team projects this semester as well, which I've kind of talked about already before, but I want to touch on one more time because I had some pretty crappy group mates. For dessert, I'm gonna try some of these Cadbury cream eggs. Not the original. I'm gonna try the caramel and the white chocolate one. I might also have an original one. Who am I kidding? Let's wet our whistle with an original. But yeah, I really, good lord, just came and winged it. And when I tell you, it was so bad. It was so bad. Oh my god. She was reading parts that weren't hers. She was rereading stuff that one of us had already read on the script. I mean, she went rogue, you guys. Like, rogue. It was crazy. It was awful. Oh my god. Thankfully, it was for 1 point. Like, 1 full point on your grade. And we got the point because we did the project. But had it been for credit, I was still so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. Oh my god. And she knew nothing about what she was talking about because they got to ask questions afterwards. Like, we presented to a group and they asked questions afterwards. And the group was asking questions, and me and this Amanda were the only ones that were answering the questions because the other girl didn't know any of the answers to any of the questions. And then that was one group because I'm in an innovation class. My other class is a strategic management class, and that is actually already done, but we met every single Tuesday for almost the entire semester. And Amanda was in it, I was in it, and there were 3 other girls. One girl who I really, really enjoyed, and then these other 2 girls were in their own group in another class, in their capstone class. If you don't know what a capstone is, it's like basically one giant project. So like your doctorate has like a thesis paper. The master's program has a capstone class, and basically it's like a summation of everything you do and everything you've learned the whole program, and you put it together, and you work with a firm, like an actual company, and you act as their like firm that they're consulting, and you're basically making decisions for them, and they decide whether they are or aren't going to keep up with it. Anyways, whatever, that's what a capstone is. And let me tell you, one of these girls, I'm gonna call her Cheyenne, I don't know, she did not do a damn thing, and I mean that sincerely. Did not do a damn thing. She didn't talk, or she didn't show up to any of, like, she showed up to a couple meetings after somebody told her that we were gonna fire her. She showed up to all the rest of them, but she never talked in the meetings. She didn't turn her camera on in the meetings. She did not contribute to the project. We were doing the BSG simulation. If you don't know what that is, it's basically like a simulation where you get to make decisions for a company every year, and each week is a year, and you get to make these decisions and meet investors and stuff. It was really fucking hard. Anyways, she actually screwed us completely because not only did she not contribute at all the whole time, the only time she did, it shows on the, like, when you go in it, you can see where it says, like, each person's name in our group, the last time they logged into the software, and then, like, if they've saved any, what they call decisions. So, like, you save a decision for the whole group. Like, that's what it's graded off, right? That just touched my foot. Okay. But I have gotten over it. I'm really happy all the group projects are done. I at least know that my capstone will be another group project, but I'm assuming they'll probably be. I've got 2 electives and 1 more core class to finish before I'm done. So it is 4 classes. I thought it was. And I'm hoping that there will be no more group projects except for my capstone. I'm not confident in that, but that is what I'm hoping. So we will see. But it has been a eye-opening experience for me. We have at UNCG, there are 2 different tracks. There is I'm on the professional. Hold on, let's see. Oh God, so sorry. Let me look them up. I can't remember what the names of them are. Graduate. There is a track where you have to do an internship. It's one of your credits. You have to do it. And there's one where you're already in your field, and I think that one's called the professional track. And then the other one's like early professionals or something like that. Let me see. I think I've got an email with it on there. Give me 1 second and I will find it. I am dedicated to telling you what this is. Okay. Okay. So it is called there's called the experienced professional and the early professional, are what they called. But yeah, I am on the experienced professional track because I have a job in the field that I'm interested in and everything like that. So I won't have to do the internship, which is nice because I don't want to. But yeah, so as of now, that's pretty much my MBA experience. I will let y'all know as things happen and maybe do an updated version of this once I graduate or something like that, and I will let you guys know. But other than that, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for eating dinner with me and talking about my MBA experience. If you have done school or done any kind of MBA, let me know in the comments. It is pretty cool to hear about other people's experience and like why they're doing it and stuff like that. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.